Wack100 TV, like this video, subscribe to this channel. Now, I've been out of touch with a lot of shit that's been going on, and I'm just starting to catch up, man. I've been dealing with some real life shit, you know what I mean? And I know y'all miss me, you know what I mean? All my subscribers. I haven't been going live. I just been catching like little glimpses of shit. I did not know a lot of this shit that was going on in these YouTube streets. And y'all know me, I cover all topics, but when I deal with the shit in the YouTube streets, what was formerly known as the dirty section. Now they call it the dark side. You know what I mean? Shout out to all them dudes, Harlem Legend, Zip with the Drip. You know what I mean? All them dudes. Recently, I don't know how long ago it was, but I just caught it. Zip with the Drip and Wack100 had, an exchange on Clubhouse, and the question was, was text tone considered a rap? Now, before I give my opinion on that, I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, Zip with the Drip let Wack100 sunny him, this, that, and the third." I'm gonna keep it 100. I caught it. I didn't get that. I didn't get. I caught Wack100 trying to like play him and shit like that, but I didn't get him sunning uh, um, Zip with the Drip. I didn't get that. You know what I mean? But did y'all ever think about maybe Zip with the Drip, the way he came? If you ever look at Clubhouse, y'all know how that shit set up. That's Wack100 playground. It's no win. I never heard a nigga win an argument or whatever, an exchange with Wack100 on Clubhouse. I'm sorry, because everybody in there is Wack100 fans. They're his team. So I think Zip wanted to come in with respect, speak his piece, and get the fuck out of there. And I think he did well. And I also heard Wack say some disrespectful shit, and I heard Zip say some shit like, "Nigga, I would have punched you in your fucking face," some shit like that, which it was funny, but like it was disrespectful on Wack. And so I don't. And then y'all ever think like maybe Zip was playing it cool and calm, because ain't Wack the same motherfucker that got rid of Hassan Campbell Page? So a nigga like that, you gotta be kind of careful. Say what you gotta say, have your exchange, and get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? Speak your piece and get the fuck out of there, because Wack100 play dirty. We all know that. He try to have your YouTube down, and niggas starting to get a couple of dollars off that. Shout out to Zip. I see his numbers climbing. He damn near up there with Hassan Campbell now. Like the numbers is looking good. Shout out to Harlem Legend. His numbers looking good. You know what I mean? I salute them guys. Hopefully one day my numbers will be up there one of these days. But yeah, like I think Zip did the smart thing. He spoke his piece. Now, do I personally think text tone is a rap? I'm not, like, when you speak about rats, you talk about somebody that jump on a stand and point somebody out. Somebody did something, you did something with somebody, and they point a nigga out and say he did it, and that nigga go to jail. And that situation, no, text tone didn't do that. Now, what I would say, text tone he allowed his lawyer to put Troy Ave name in some, in that letter, and a lot of people would consider that as a form of ratting. Me, I would say that's kind of like dry snitching. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I wouldn't call him a rat. I wouldn't call him a rat, but I would say that's dry snitching. What's the difference between that and what's the boy named Gunner YSL pleading guilty? To me that's all like in the same motherfucking. That's in the same class. You know what I mean? I can't say he's a rat. Would I have done that? No. But I can't really fault him for allowing his lawyer to do that shit either, because he was like, "Yo, this dude got a bail. Why can't I get a bail?" See what I'm saying? See, a lot of people ain't never really been in them type situations. Like niggas like Bullets Gotti. I see he on there running his mouth about a lot of motherfuckers And I ain't got no problems with Bullis Gotti, but like I do think that that nigga should stay in his lane. Like Bullis Gotti, if you out there, you should stay in your lane, man, because certain shit is just not for everybody. That's not for you. Me, I know my lane. You know what I'm saying? I can get on some street shit. I can get on some political shit. And but most of all, I stay on some family shit. But I love this YouTube shit, so I'm on my YouTube shit. You know what I mean? But I don't think I can't call Tex Tone a rat. But I can say that I think that's a form of dry snitching. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion though. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. Whoever agree with it, agree with it. If you don't, oh well. But I'm just giving my take on the shit. I haven't really been caught up with everything. That shit, it takes a lot, man. You got to be really in tune with all this shit to be going on. Like, it's like, yo. But I had to speak my piece on that part. You know what I'm saying? On the shit that I know that's going on. You know what I mean? The back and forth with Wack 100 and Zip and all that. And niggas like, oh, he son Zip. He has, I don't think he has Zip looking crap. I think Zip was I think he was playing it smart and he was speaking his piece and he was expressing and laying it down how Tex Tone wasn't a rat. And I don't think like I'm gonna keep it 100. And this is some real shit. If Zip say Tex Tone ain't a rat, I'ma say he ain't a rat. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean I don't think he dry snitch, but I'ma say he ain't a rat. Cause he didn't rat. Not only that, I believe Zip got enough credibility and enough experience in that jail shit to, you know what I mean, really know how that shit work. I don't think he would get nothing out of trying to defend Tex Tone. I don't get that from Zip. You know what I'm saying? But if he say the nigga ain't a rat, I'ma say he ain't a rat either. But I still think I think he shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna call Tex Tone a rat. Can't. He ain't put nobody in jail. Everybody knew everything was going on through Troy Ave. Troy Ave, you know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. He was running his mouth, doing podcasts, all that type shit. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody hear nothing from Tex Tone, so can't call him a rat. You know what I mean? I even think the term dry snitches, it may be too hard on that. Maybe he should just allow his lawyer to not put that man's name in it. And he could always say, man, I ain't know my lawyer did that. Even though niggas will argue back and say, man, that's your lawyer. You had to say so, blah, blah, blah. Man, I put my trust in my lawyer. He did that on his own. You know what I'm saying? And that's the lawyer's job to do that. Y'all got to remember that as well. So I'm going to say he ain't a rat. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to scratch that dry snitch off his name too. On the same motherfucking video. I don't think he'll dry snitch either. I just wouldn't have did that. I would have went over my paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Before the lawyer sent it out. But this Wack100 TV, like this video, subscribe to this channel. Peace and love.